What's good? This is Steve from the Dapper Aristocrat, bringing you tips on style and fashion. And today...
Hey, Dapper. Hey, I need some help, man. My girl graduating next month, and I need to go to her graduation looking nice. I need some help, man. I don't have no suit, bruh. So, I need some tips because this is my first suit. I need some help. So, can you help me?
Yeah, man, I got you, man.
Last time I went to a graduation, she clowned me because she said I looked like I was going to a picnic rather than a graduation.
Bro, you can't go to no graduation looking like you just came from a picnic, man. That's not a good look, man.
So, I want to kind of step it up to make my girl proud because, you know, she worked hard to get that degree.
Yeah, Joe, you got to be looking right for your lady, man. You can't let her down, bruh. So today's topic, tips to buying your first suit. If you're new to the channel and you want to look good, stand out, and never leave an event without a compliment, hit that subscribe button. I got many other videos that can definitely help you stand out. So your first suit can be very important to you as far as adding it to your wardrobe. When you think about what you want in your first suit, you want it to be versatile. So you want to be able to wear it to a wedding, you want to be able to wear it to an interview, to graduations, you want to be able to wear it on dates if you have to, and then maybe you got a job where you have to dress up and wear a suit every day. You want your suit to be able to do that as well.
Yeah, man, I do want something that's versatile, man. I know in the next, this summer, I know my girl got a couple of her friends getting married, man, and I definitely want to come right, man, because last time I went to a wedding with her, she was kind of embarrassed.
Oh my God. Joe, man, you got to do better, bruh. So we're going to look at 5 things that you should look for when you're buying your first suit.
Hey, man, when I get my suit, I want to look like Steve Harvey, man.
Hey, man, what Steve Harvey are you trying to look like? You trying to look like the one from Family Feud, or are you going for the Steve Harvey show?
Yo, Dapper, that's a good question, man. That's a good question.
All right, so the first thing you want to look at when you're buying your first suit is you want to make sure you choose the right color. Like I said, you want your suit to be versatile. So you want to pick a color that's going to help you be versatile or help you look versatile in your suit. So you want to go with colors like charcoal, navy, even gray will be a great color to use.
Dang, man, I was about to get that hot pinstripe joint, man.
Like today, I have on a gray suit, so I could possibly wear this to an interview. I've worn it to a wedding before. I've worn it to church. I've definitely worn it on an anniversary date, as a matter of fact, and I was looking really nice. So the important key is to make sure the color that you choose gives you a versatile look.
Can I just give me a black suit? Because, them brothers from the Men in Black was looking pretty decent, man.
You don't want to pick black because you can't really do much with black. But you could do a lot with navy blue. You could do a lot with gray. You could do a lot with charcoal color suits. So that's the first thing you want to consider when buying your first suit. The second thing to consider when you're buying your first suit is to make sure your suit fits every season. Some of us live in cities where you have all 4 seasons, such as winter, spring, fall, summer.
Yeah, man, you right about that all-season suit, bro, because I live in Cleveland, man, and this, like today is April when it's snowing, her graduation in May, you just never know what you're going to get here, man.
So you want to make sure that your suit can work in every season. So you want to pick like a wool suit, but you don't want it to be too heavy. The fabric to not be as thick as your typical wool suits that you'll wear in the summer. You kind of want it in the middle. So you want to be able to wear this suit when it's cold, and you want to be able to wear it in the summer when it's hot. So make sure your first suit meets every season of the year. Third tip to buying your first suit, you want to make sure that it fits. Fit is king when you're looking at suits. So you want to make sure that it fits correctly. You don't want to wear a big suit and be out here looking like you borrowed your suit from one of your big homies. You want to make sure that it's your suit, and you want to make sure that the suit fits your body.
One time I borrowed one of my boys' suits to go to this wedding with my girl, and she was salty at me, bruh. She told me I look like a chunky, like a fat church deacon, man.
Joe, you was out here looking like a deacon, man. That's not a good look, man. First thing to consider, you're gonna get your suit tailored. So you wanna make sure that when you pick your suit, that you give the tailor room to work with. You don't wanna pick a suit that's fitting in the beginning, because if they have to make some adjustments, they're not gonna have a lot of room to make those adjustments. So you wanna purchase a suit that fits as close as possible, but still have room for adjustments.
I guess fit is king, man, because I don't want to be out here looking like Reggie Miller with that big suit on, man. That ain't dapper at all, bruh.
One thing you want to make sure of when you're looking at the fit of your suit is your shoulders. You want to make sure that your shoulder seam hits at the top of the ending of your shoulder, because if it's bulging out, you know, the tailor isn't going to be able to work with that. You want to make sure that it fits perfectly. Also know that when you're buying your suit, just know that they have different sizes, different categories for your suit as far as size. They have short, they have regular for guys in the middle. For the taller guy, they have long. I'm a modest man, meaning that I'm short. So me, myself, I'm not going for the regular fit. I'm gonna go for the short fit suit because it'll fit me better as far as my stature. This suit kind of fits a short person's frame, so the jacket isn't as long, which is a good thing. You don't want to wear a long jacket. Before, when I didn't know much about buying suits, I would always buy a regular suit because that's what the guys in the shop suggested. I should have been rocking with the short style suits from the beginning. So that's what I do now, and now my suits look awesome. Put yourself in the right category as far as it being short, regular, and long.
Hey, yo, Dapper, this is the jacket I wore when I went to that wedding with my girl, man. Should my jacket fit like this?
No, Joe, that's not a good look, man. The jacket needs to be proportionate to your body. Like I just mentioned, you don't want to wear a longer jacket if you're a shorter guy. And then if you're a taller guy, you don't want your jacket to be too short. You want to make sure your jacket stops at the crotch, but also covers your rump shaker.
Rump shaker?
Just make sure that when you get your suit and you button the jacket, just make sure you got an inch in there so you can, you know, reach in and grab your phone if you have to. If you want to, you know, if you going to a wedding and you got you a little drink in your pocket and a flask, you know, stick your flask in your jacket. You just want to make sure you got some room in there. You don't want to be, you know, you sit down and then the button from your suit popping, hitting somebody in the eye. You don't want that. Make sure your jacket fits, but also has some room in the gut area. Make sure your sleeves hit you at the bone of your wrist. And also a good thing that a lot of guys do is that they want the sleeve of their shirt to show at least 1/4 of an inch. Me in particular, I like for my watch to show. So like just having it 1/4 of an inch, it shows my watch off.
I just bought this hot watch, man, so maybe with your sleeve recommendations, I can floss it a little bit.
Let's talk about pants. Make sure that your pants fit close to your body as possible, because the thing about your pants is that your tailor can fix the waist, they can fix the length. Just make sure that you give them some room to work with. If the pants are long, they can fix that. If your waist is too big, they can fix that, but I would suggest that you buy pants that are close to your waist size as possible. So, but the thing about your pants is that you want to make sure that when you stick your thumb in your pants, that it fits slim, because it leaves you some room to where you can sit down and you fit and it feels comfortable, and your pants aren't too tight and you don't have to worry about, you know, sitting down and splitting your pants. That's kind of embarrassing. So just make sure that your pants fit just right. Fourth tip to buying your first suit, let your tailor do the rest of the work. Just make sure, like I said, you leave room for them to work with. You don't want to go to the tailor and then you telling them you want your suit to look a certain way and then they ain't got room to work with. They can just about fix anything with your suit except for your shoulders, like I mentioned. So when you're talking to your tailor about your pants, you want to make sure that you tell them, as far as the length of your pants, what type of break you want. No break means that the pants barely touches the bottom of your shoe. The good thing of having no break is that, you know, as you walk, people will definitely be able to see your socks. So if you want to show your socks off, or you want to show your ankles and you like that look, then having no break in your pants is the look that you want to go with. If you ask for a half a break touches the top of your shoe. But if you're the type of guy that likes to wear nice socks, people will see your socks as you walk. If you want a full break, you want your pants to have some length and then it breaks a couple times at the bottom. Just make sure they're not too long.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of short, man. I ain't trying to be out here looking like Isaiah Thomas, man, on NBA TV the other day, man. You know, his pants was too long, bro, and I was just like, yo, man, that don't look right.
Matter of fact, if you want a full break, just ask your tailor, what do they recommend? Don't be afraid to talk to your tailor and ask them what they would recommend. Like if you want your suit to look a certain way, you know, tell your tailor. Matter of fact, if you've seen a picture on Pinterest or in a GQ magazine, you know, take a picture of that picture that you see, or save the picture on your phone and show it to your tailor and tell them what look you want to go with, and then they'll work with you and give you the look that you want. They're gonna make sure you look your best. The fifth and last tip to buy your first suit is to accessorize.
Yeah, boy, get to use my gentleman's box.
Oh, you subscribe to Gentleman's Box, man? That's good, man. I like Gentleman's Box too, man. I got the same box actually. Just make sure that you accessorize based on the event that you're going to. Some events are more conservative, so you don't want to do too much with your accessories. Some events are not as conservative, they're more liberal than others. So you want to make sure that in those settings that you show who you are. So if you like those bright colors, figure out a way to incorporate those bright colors with the suit that you got. If you want to rock a pocket square and you saw it somewhere and it looks hot, you know, go ahead and rock that pocket square. Just make sure it matches everything. If you got a lapel pin that you've been looking to wear for a while, go ahead, or if you see a lapel pin at some store and you want to wear it, go ahead and rock that lapel pin. Also, your shoes, make sure that those shoes are nice and clean. Some of us like to wear sneakers with our suits. I kind of covered that in the video where I discussed the Stan Smiths. If you want to take a look at that video, I'll put the link right here and you can check that video out. So what are some features that you want in your first suit? Leave that comment below so we can talk about it. Shout out to all my subscribers. Thanks for your support. Thanks for all the people that's been leaving comments. I enjoy answering your questions. It motivates me to make more videos and show that people are watching me and they're appreciating my content. If you're new to my channel and you want to look good, stand out, and never leave an event without a compliment, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I got a whole lot of videos that can definitely help you stand out and make you look your best. Shout out to my man JoJo with the topic. You know, my man JoJo was introduced last video where I talked about the denim jacket. And if you want to check out that video where you can see JoJo's first feature, I'll leave that link here and you can check that video out. It's a great video. Also, check out my social media. I'm on Instagram and I'm also on Facebook. So if you're not following me on Instagram or Facebook, go ahead and follow me. All right, fellas, thanks for watching. Just always remember to be a gentleman and stay dapper, and I'll see you guys next week.